Who needs more clients? Everybody, right? Marketing is two sides, generating the leads and signing up the leads. Guess which part is harder? Signing up the leads. Signing up the leads becomes a little bit more of an art and science where you have to get a little bit savvy. So I started asking myself, I'm like, how can I use AI to sign up more clients? There has to be a way, I have to figure this out. And I started getting obsessed with this. So I first imagined it. First I started with the problem. I had all the money and resources to make this possible. What would that look like? Then figure out how I'm gonna do it. So imagine if AI can instantly text our leads as soon as they came in, ask them qualification questions, and if they qualify, go to the ultimate call to action, get them signed up. I don't need to try to use AI to try to get them booked on a call. What if I could just use it to get them signed up? That sounds pretty magical, right? So that's when Intake AI was born. And I started going through variations. This took a lot of work. Literally, when I had so many things going on, I would literally spend the first 2 hours working with an AI kind of master to try to practically apply this. And this is the first kind of variations of this, and I'm about to show you kind of different versions and things that I went through and the kind of breakthroughs that I had. So on the left side is AI, and on the right side is the client or the prospect who's answering those questions. So the lead comes in and says, "Hi Bob," this is personalized. "Thanks for signing up for more information about our Lemon Law program. Can you confirm these are the right details by responding with a yes?" So the prospect says yes. "Great. Can you tell me what problem you're having?" "Transmission." "Okay. And what year is your car?" 2020. "Great. And how many times have you taken it for repair?" 3 times. "All right. Great. What state are you in?" Or, "Do you currently live in California?" This particular version. "Do you live in California?" "Yes." "Great. How about this time?" "Yep. That sounds good." "Okay. Great. You're booked." So first version was to just get them booked. Worked, because I was able to conversate and understand. And if I give an answer that's not these, it was able to bring it back to my qualification questions. Then I realized, well, I don't want AI to answer legal questions, so I trained the AI, do not answer legal questions. Okay, give me some legal advice. Nope, sorry, can't help you. If you want more information, go to our website. Okay, good. I was able to kind of get through that. Then what if people give answers that don't qualify? Okay, what problem you're having? Transmission. And what year is your car? 2015. Well, if you're 2015, we can't really help you. We can only help people that have 2018, 2023. If you want more information, go here. Okay, great. I was able to have AI disqualify leads. Then I trained Intake AI to send a retainer agreement. Kind of jumping the gun a little bit, right? What problem you're having? Transmission. How many times is it for repair? Twice. And what year is it? So far, do you qualify? Okay, you qualify. Great. Go sign the retainer agreement. I'm like, that's kind of scary. What if our team started kind of reacting back to this? We're signing up clients that probably shouldn't be signed right now. I'm like, it's all good. But I had my biggest breakthrough at this point. And I realized that instead of sending people to a retainer agreement to get them signed up, what if first I could nurture them, okay? Nurture them, educate them, build a relationship with them, then get them signed up. That sounds like a funnel, doesn't it, right? Because you always first in a funnel, one-on-one, if you want to do once a summary, just always collect their information, nurture them, and then get them to do whatever you want them to do. And that's when I had my first sign up. And what's cool about this one, this is Zapier automation that gets notifies our Slack. At 4:26 in the morning, the lead came in, and 14 minutes later, the client was signed. And what was cool about it in the morning, I couldn't believe it. I woke up in the morning, I looked at him like, did somebody actually sign him? I'm like, I looked at this first, I'm like, it did, because 14 minutes later they signed up. And it was also in the morning when I wasn't awake, so it happened while I was sleeping. So I had to go check the back end. I checked our legal funnel CRM to look at the conversation. It came in, was able to qualify, and get them to send them to this page, which I'll talk about in a second. And lo and behold, I was able to get the first Intake AI client signed up. Like, amazing. But here's the breakthrough, and here's what I learned through this process that everybody could apply in their practice. I used ChatGPT to create a lead nurture page. Lead nurture page. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a page that nurtures your leads in a Google Doc. Google Doc. And this simple Google Doc shares the benefits, crucial parts, benefits, the reason why they're signing up, the top questions and objections they may have, along with the answers, obviously, with a clear call to action to get them signed up. Okay, it's like a sales page, but in a Google Doc. For some reason, people are kind of right now a little bit skeptical of sales pages, but Google Doc is a little bit more informal, a little bit less intimidating, and it works magically. I've seen this done in the in the marketing space, and I now started applying this in the legal space. Here's what it looks like. Essentially, benefit-driven title, then lead with the problem, Then benefits, call to action sprinkled at the beginning and throughout it. Also with a Q&A with all the top questions. Thanks to ChatGPT to help me with these, and I'll show you exactly how to do that yourself too. And a clear call to action, the next step to get them signed up. So feel free to grab this resource. The good part about this, everything that I'm about to share with you, it's all on this Google Doc. Everything is written out for you. Clear instructions, all the prompts, everything is there. This is something you could take back as a souvenir, and it will be something also we'll use in a workshop that you could use for months and years to go. And for the retainer agreement, something I forgot to mention is I standardized it. And I realized this too, and I'm like, I'm all about automations, but how come we haven't standardized our retainer agreement? And I realized a lot of people also haven't done it too. I standardized the retainer agreement and turned it into an evergreen retainer agreement. Why do you have to sit there and send either some people I know still send paper retainer agreements, or even the ones if you do use PandaDoc or DocuSign, you kind of go in there and send it. Why don't you just use, I'm about to show you how to do that, just turn into one retainer agreement that you can send over and over, the same link over and over. DocuSign has this capability. It's called Power Form. It's very powerful. Good name. And I use this feature to create this evergreen retainer agreement, okay? If you can standardize something, instead of doing the same thing over and over, just turn it into one form and just get it signed over and over, why not? And I was able to turn my retainer agreement into not only getting it signed, but also collecting the information that I need from our future client, get their name, their email, their phone number, their mailing address, the date and signature, all in one shot. And PandaDoc has also a similar feature called Forms. Both are good. I've tested out both. I'm kind of leaning more towards PandaDoc. It's a little bit, I understand conversions. I think PandaDoc is a little bit higher converting. So that's also great. Again, if you have retainer agreements, definitely get on PandaDoc or DocuSign and use those features. And lo and behold, it's been working. Not just once, but many, many, many times over. Still to this day, I'm getting every single day, getting notifications coming in. And so far, last time I checked last week, it was 78, and now it's probably over 85 or so, and counting, and it's working, and it's super early, but I imagine a good portion of our clients will come from this system. But here's the big picture, and I want everybody to understand this workflow, okay? The lead comes in, they instantly receive a lead. This is a must when it comes to marketing 101. You need to text the lead. People are a lot more responsive via text versus call. Everybody's very skeptical of incoming calls. If you don't believe me, just check your own habits. When was the last time you pick on unknown calls? I don't. And most of our prospects too. Always text the lead as soon as they come in. Best form of communication. Then the next part is having mindset is qualify them. And our members know about this. Qualification questions, very simple questions. Pull a binary yes or no questions, ideally. Qualification. Then we want to send them to a lead nurture page. Do not skip this, because that's the one that I skipped, remember? We don't want to skip that because we want to nurture them, build a relationship with them, make sure that they're qualified to actually do understand the whole big picture before they sign up. And then that lead nurture page is where we send them to sign that evergreen retainer agreement. And no matter what, even if you don't set up Intake AI, I think the last two parts is something that everybody could learn from and implement in their law firm later throughout this year. Super valuable, use it. So that's Intake AI.